Okigwe ha na-egbuchi youth from 18 years go up ha na-egbu ha egbuchi isi. For 17 years go up ha buru ha isi. For 17 years go up ha gbuo onye ahụ isi. And from 18 years go up, civilian, ishi. What even the quite not Okigwe the dry. The civilian, ishi. Eba buru mmadụ buru onye ahụ isi. Gbuo mmadụ buru isi. Civilian gbuo onye ahụ buru isi. Maka youth. Gbatu ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ. Lenụ na Okigwe ama anọdịwa. Look at Nigeria zoo mere. Lekwa ụlọ ndị mmadụ. Zuo ihe niile ju n'ụlọ ndị mmadụ. Ma imi n'ihu. Ma ihu ha ka juru n'ihu. N'ụlọ ha mebiri emebi ka nkụ. Biko lee ihe ndị Nigeria mere ụlọ. Shop ụlọ ndị mmadụ na Okigwe. Yesterday, being 10th of October, lekwa ha mere ụlọ ndị mmadụ. Gbuo ofu onye ebe a buru isi. Ofu civilian buru isi. Lee ma shop ndị mmadụ. Lee m ụlọ ndị mmadụ. Ha makachara gate gaa n'ụlọ. Fụsị ihe niile juru n'ụlọ ogburu of October. Ụlọ ihe niile n'ụlọ ogburu agwụ. Ihe niile n'ụlọ ogburu agwụ. Lekwacha akwụkwọ ha. Lekwacha. Ma arụsị ha ṅụrụ aṅụ. Ma arụsị ha ṅụchara aṅụ lekwa ụlọ mmadụ. Lee ha mere ụlọ mmadụ. Lee shop mmadụ. Lekwa ihe mere ụlọ mmadụ na Okigwe. Kutucha ma fence mmadụ na Okigwe ndị amị with ndị Fulani join team ha join up.
Like what the father himself, my cook and everything. Oh yeah, no, I never post in a sender mad. Car free junior everywhere. I bought my shop when you're again. Muno bada, we got butcher Beninok. The queen shop.
You're watching Biafra News Network, your trusted source for real, unfiltered reports from across Nigeria and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, hit that like button, share this broadcast, and subscribe so you never miss the stories others try to bury. Today, we turn our focus to Okigwe, Imo State, where the Nigerian army's ongoing military assault has plunged communities into chaos, destruction, and fear. In Okigwe, the sound of gunfire has replaced the morning call of roosters. Homes lie in ashes, families are scattered. The people's only escape route, into the forests, often with nothing more than the clothes on their backs. This is not a one-off operation. Over the years, human rights organisations like Amnesty International and Inter-Society have gathered evidence showing a repeated pattern of violence by Nigerian security forces. These patterns include extrajudicial killings, forced disappearances, and the deliberate burning of entire communities, often under the claim of targeting IPOB members and their supporters.
But like what the father himself, my cook and everything. Oh yeah, no, I never post in a sender mad. Car free junior everywhere. I bought my shop when you're again. Muno bada, we got butcher Beninok. The queen shop. Well, like space, I did the Jesus.
But here's the critical question. How many innocent civilians are paying the ultimate price for a war they didn't start? This latest assault began on August 3rd, 2025, and for many, it is a painful reminder of the scars left by the Nigerian civil war between 1967 and 1970, a conflict that claimed up to 2 million Igbo lives. Decades later, the grievances remain unresolved, and the same cycle of collective punishment seems to have resurfaced.
Cut. No. This house is going to go down very soon. This house is going down very soon. And the man, one of these house based in Asaba. The house is on fire. Can you imagine? It was done by Nigerian soldiers. It was done by Nigerian soldiers. This house is on fire. No, I'm talking before. What on the other now? Is it broken on inside here? Okay, what's the block with the week in Ayoda? Can you imagine?
In the face of this, the Biafra Liberation Army, BLA, has been on the front lines, fighting back despite overwhelming odds. Their courage is being recognised by the Biafra government, which has praised commanders like Gentle and Angel Makeup for their leadership under extreme pressure. Commander Gentle had earlier warned the youth of Okigwe about what he described as an orchestrated plan to drastically reduce the Igbo population. His words now seem prophetic as the Nigerian military's offensive sweeps through the community. Commander Makeup, on the other hand, has played a vital role in organising defensive units, enabling the BLA to respond quickly and strategically. The Nigerian army, in retaliation, razed Commander Makeup's home to the ground, despite him not even being in the area at the time.
This is Angel Makeup's house, and he narrowly escaped this morning.
But it's not just Okigwe under threat. The Biafran Defence Council has recently established a special unit to safeguard coastal regions, signalling a broader defence plan to shield vulnerable communities from similar assaults. Meanwhile, the human toll in Okigwe grows by the day. Eyewitness reports describe men, women, children, and the elderly trekking through forests, some barefoot, with no food or shelter. Perhaps the most disturbing allegation is that Nigerian security forces are targeting teenage boys for execution, accusing them of being future militants. If true, this points to a deliberate campaign of terror.
Can you shop, mommy? Agbakachara m obi dọtụcha ha mere iburu ihe television a ka like ebe ihe adọtụchara ma wayo mebishicha ma wayo sola dọtụchicha ma wayo sola ha dọtụchara kwụsị mgbe anyị na-agba egbe anyị nọ n'ime so gbachie gate ma mode a bịachara ebe a ha na-asa ya ọya anyị nwere nwa nwoke ebe a anyị asị ya mba ya sa ya dị sure ma ọ asị ya nkacha glass window nke anyị gbachara ebe a gbachi ha kọkachara gbapeshicha ya nke bakiada nke a wee mụ no chigemeza papa ha gbakachara emepechicha ebe niile ewu na onwe ndị nọ sikatachicha bed mebichicha ma ihe nke imu no mommy ota ka nshi sikatachicha imu no mommy bodo masị like ebe ha bara n'ime kitchen anyị na ya erikone nri ahụ ha bara n'ime kitchen anyị mommy si aya ga-eri ya ka imu no mommy na asị sikatachicha imu no mommy Asikatachara ebe niile. A na-akpọpụ ime n'obobo ekwe. Nke a was a backyard. Ha chọziri efetezie backyard. Ekwe store. Ha gbakashara ma store. Kupecha m ite nri. Ite rice anyị shiri ha kupechara ya. Nke ime n'obodo Obiọma. Ha batachara ya ba. Sikatachicha m na room ebe m na-ehi. Sikatachicha ebe niile. Na n'ime na ntị Adanna. Ha sikatachara ime na ntị Adanna. N'ime na ntị Adanna ya. Ma efere brodo obi ma ntị na dochara n'ime na ha gbawachara ya. Sheba mepe ụzọ. Ebe na palo obodo ma sọsọ ebe ha gbakara wụ like ụzọ ya dị men ụzọ imu na ya ekweghị emepe. Then ha gbakazie ụzọ imu n'oboba. Gbakazie. Then chụpụtazie ya ezi. Sai momi na choose ize ndị ọ ga-agbọbụ momi so na choose ndị ọ na-agbọbụ na anyị na-ewuchi ụmụ ya. Na ọ ga-agbọbụ China na agbọbụ China ka ya mara ya ọsị na anyị ka na-ekwu okwu na ọwụ na ha bịa like ọwụ na ha bịa ebe ọzọ na ha gakwa emere anyị ebere. Ha gbakachara m ime ụlọ gị. Then bata inside na-asị like ndị onye nwere ume ime ụlọ gị. Anyị asị ya na onye nwe ya anọ ya. Onye mepechara ụzọ. Jaka mepecha ụzọ. Onye ndị amebishiri na room gị. Jaka mepecha ụzọ.
Gania, December Okigwe, yesterday 10th of August. Habia Okigwe, and Ebushi youth from 18 years go up, and Ebu for 17 years go up, Habru Hishi. For 17 years go up, Habronya Hishi.
The Nigerian federal government continues to rely heavily on military action while refusing to address the southeast's deep-rooted problems: economic neglect, political exclusion, and ethnic marginalization. Instead, the IPOB has been branded a terrorist organization. Despite ongoing legal disputes over that label, this designation has been used to justify mass arrests, profiling, and harassment of ordinary Igbo civilians who have no link to armed groups. The question is, how long can this approach hold back a movement fueled by decades of injustice? International bodies, especially the United Nations and the African Union, cannot turn a blind eye to Okigwe. There must be an independent investigation into these events, and those responsible for excessive force must be held accountable. The BLA's actions in Okigwe, in the eyes of many observers, represent a legitimate defense of a persecuted people, not an act of aggression. Until the Nigerian government chooses a path of dialogue rather than destruction, the BLA's armed resistance will remain, for many Biafrans, the only shield they have left. That's the situation in Okigwe as it stands. At Biafra News Network, we will keep following this story and bringing you the truth as it unfolds. If you believe stories like this deserve to be told, don't just watch, help spread the word. Like this video, share it so more people can see what's happening, and subscribe to stay informed. Because when voices are silenced, injustice wins, and we can't let that happen.
Those that seek to cast doubt over our ability to accomplish this very thing we said, they are in for a rude awakening. They are in for a shock. We are not going to change our stance. We are not going to turn down the volume of our castigation of those who are responsible for our servitude. We don't intend to spare those who, with their red caps, those who have compromised, those who are working with the authorities of the zoo, those who are hell-bent to complete what Warren Chief started, those who are bent to ensure that we remain slaves in our own land forever. We are going to fight each and every one of them, and we are going to triumph Our weapon is very simple. It is just the truth.
If I'm the president, I will give Igbos the right to go and have their Biafra. And anybody from Delta or anywhere who want to join them to have their Biafra. After all, Lesotho is in the center of South Africa. So that they will have their Biafra. Mr. President, let all the other nationalities, let us meet. If people say they want to go, let us allow them to go.
But you know where this video diverts me? You know where this video diverts me?
Unu na-eweta wee sị unu gakwa n'iru na-emekwa ka unu si eme maka na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị unu today ama na level I know today anyị nwere ike ama ya nọrọ ule ya and otu ọ bụla o si wee dị we are still standing strong and we must to keep on fighting and we must to fight to the end. Fear Biafrans, fear Biafran soldiers, fear the Biafran Liberation Army. We are unbeatable, we are invisible, we are untouchable, we are undestroyable. No man, no woman can destroy the efforts of Biafrans. No woman or man can destroy the Biafran Liberation Army. To hell with all the enemies of Biafra.
Biafra rise, we no go tire. Freedom calling, the flame they higher.
So it is not everybody that took part in that wicked enterprise, in that pogrom against the defenseless Igbo people. And I've always said it, this country will never be normal until we kneel down and ask for forgiveness from Igbo for the wicked sins we've committed against them.
The average educated Nigerian, in order to be shown as a liberal, very freedom-loving, democratic person, is always trying to be nice to the North. There is no reason to be nice to the North. They are our brothers, and we have a right to fight over the issues that we need to change. It is no longer right to be nice to the North. Because in this particular case, I give you a very good example now. You have a governor who tells you that all the non-Nigerian Fulanis must be catered for by the Nigerian state, and actually argues against the respect for international boundaries, argues against national policies on the grounds that one ethnic group, which just happened to be the ethnic group with which the British worked out an alliance, should permanently remain a freeholder, moving across all boundaries, respecting no laws and things of that nature. If you are talking about all Nigerians having a right, that is a claim to a divine right that you are not allowed to touch unless you belong to that ethnic fraction in Nigeria. If that ethnic fraction had the means to create a nation, they would have created one by now. The truth is that between the Fulani and the Hausa, there is a very badly structured sense of nationality. The way people talk about it, those who know, they will say a pulo is a pulo and a kado is a kado. It means that although they speak the same language, they have not managed to create a sense of nationality. And they have imposed that in every other part of Nigeria and in every Nigerian conference and situation. We just don't need, we don't have to be over-liberal. Let us confront the issues. When you allow a small minority to control a majority, as I once said in this station, They can only rule by falsehood and violence.